Hey guys, welcome to Abundant Life with 5. I'm Priscilla. If you're new, please subscribe, like, comment, and share, and hit that bell notification for my next video. Yes, I'm canning cabbage. So right here, I already have my cabbage soaking in vinegar, and I diced up my peppers and my onions, and I'm also going to use minced garlic, and I might throw some seasoning in there as well. But for salt, I am going to use my canning salt. And right here I have my debubbler and my jar lifter, and of course some carry jars and my mitten, my grill mitten, and of course a cloth under there. So these are the items that you'll need for your canning experience, your cabbage canning experience. So this is my first time canning cabbage, but I'm ready, you know. Gotta preserve, we gotta store, we have to prep. So canning season is not over, guys, so let's get this going. So my next videos will be canning videos and probably a mixture of other things. I'm gonna blanch the cabbage for 3 minutes, and I'm about to put some water in here because when you use hot vegetables, you need to have a hot canner. When you use cold vegetables, you can do a cold canner. But right now, we're waiting for this to boil so I can start blanching. I also want to make sure that you add your water 2 to 3 inches in the canner, the pressure canner. I'm using a Presto pressure canner. But also add vinegar in there so you do not have these scorch marks right here. I like it because it's a water indicator where, you know, I know where to put the water. Right now I have the water boiling. I'm about to start blanching this cabbage. So for 3 minutes, you blanch the cabbage. Make sure you have an extra bowl so you can take it out. Use your ladle. That's what I'm going to use. So this is what the cabbage looks like. I cut it up to the size of my liking and let this thing do what it do. Or you can take it out and put it directly into the jar. You can do that as well. Okay, so I'm using my canning salt. I'm going to use 1/4 teaspoon of salt inside of these carry jars right here, because I do not want a lot of salt. Later I can add salt if I want. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm also going to add some badilla complete in there, 1/4 teaspoon, and I'm also going to add some pepper. So the cabbage smells like it is almost done. So guys, this is really fast. It's not like a long process. I added 1/4 teaspoon of pepper and 1/4 teaspoon of my favorite seasoning, badilla complete. It has onion, garlic, pepper in it, all type of stuff. But right now, we about to throw this cabbage inside these jars real fast. So I'm using 1/2 pint jars, and as you can see, this is what I did. So the cabbage already blanched. I threw the onions in here, minced garlic, peppers, and I did add another 1/4 teaspoon of salt, but that's what it looks like. And the headspace is 1 inch. So I know that you lose water, so I added a little bit more. So I'm going to use a 1/2 inch headspace instead of 1 inch, because I do not want to lose a lot of water, which still might happen anyway. But it smells good in here, and we're excited. But I'm going to do one with you guys so you can see how I did it. Also, I am also sterilizing my lids and my bands. So I had this going for like about 2 or 3 minutes now. I'm about to turn it off. And this is the other set of cabbage that's going, and it is ready to come out. So I'm going to show you guys how I put the cabbage in the jar with the peppers and the green peppers and minced garlic. Okay, so this is what the cabbage looks like when it is blanched. I have my funnel, and I'm just going to put it in here. Now, do not put too much in there because it'll be too much in the jar. Do not put too much, but that's not enough, so I'm going to grab some more. Okay, so I have more. I'm going to put it inside there and shake it. Hopefully I didn't put too much. If it is too much, I'll put it inside the other jar over here, which is not too much, as you can see. So I'm going to try to put some more, put this down. Where's my, here we go. Guys, this is a multi-purpose tool. So you can also use your debubbler to stuff your cabbage inside your jar. Okay, that might be good right there. It looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to use the same water that I blanched the cabbage in. And I'm going to use a 1/2 inch headspace. But first, before I do that, I'm going to add my onions, my minced garlic, and my peppers. So put as much as you desire. Now I'm going to add my minced garlic. Okay, this is my minced garlic. And that's what it looks like. I'm gonna go get the water right now. Okay, so I'm gonna pour the water in there. And like I said, a 1/2 inch headspace, that's what I'm using, because I know a lot of water is gonna dissolve inside. But this is what it's looking like, guys. So now we're gonna debubble the cabbage. So use your debubbler, go around the edges, and as you can see, there's a lot of bubbles. Now, leaves love bubbles, so make sure you debubble these very well. If not, you will have water loss, and that is not good. So I'm going to debubble these off camera, and I'm going to come back and wipe this with vinegar, the tops, so we can get a good seal. Okay, so now I have my paper towel with vinegar on it, and I'm going to go around the lids and make sure no salt or no seasoning got on the lids. So you do it like so, and that is it. I'm going to go get my hot bands and lids, and I'm going to put it on top and get this party started. Now I'm going to put the lids on top of the jars. So use your debubbler, has a magnet on it, and you just put it right there. So looks like this. Sit it here. Okay, so now I have all my lids on my jars, and this is what it looks like. Now I'm about to go get my ring. Okay, so I have the rings. They just came out the pot. So you twist these on fingertip tight. Like so. And you fix that. Okay, so now I have my ring, and I'm going to put it on fingertip tight. Like so. You do not want to tighten it too much, so it will buckle if you tighten it too much. So put it on fingertip tight. So guys, I'm going to finish this out, and I'm going to put these in the canner. As I put my cabbage inside the pressure canner, and now I'm waiting for it to vent. So you can see the little bubble right here. I'm waiting to get a steady vent right here. So I let that go for 10 minutes. Then I'll put my weight on there and wait for this to reach between like 10.5 or 11. I'm going to let this go for 25 minutes since I have half a pint jars. If I have pint jars, I'll let it go for 55 minutes. But 25 minutes it is. And you have to make sure this stays steady at between 10 and 11. That's what I do. But for you, you can leave it at 11 if you want to. And you do not put the weight on until this nipple stands straight up, or nozzle, whatever you want to call it, stands straight up. And you do not release this when it's done until this goes down. So now it's the waiting game, guys. Okay guys, so I waited 10 minutes, and as you can see, the nipple is up. This is the nipple right here. So now I'm about to put the weight on. I'm going to wait for this to hit 10 pounds of pressure. And I wish I could have showed you the steam, but hope y'all support it. But that's what it looks like. So we're going to wait until this rise up to 10 pounds right here, 10 and 11 pounds. And we're going to let this process for 25 minutes. As you can hear, you hear it. It's processing, guys. As I am done processing, I'm waiting for the thermometer to reach 0 so I can take off the cannon top, and I'm also waiting for that nipple to go down. Do not take your weight off before that nipple right there goes down. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to take these jars out of the canner, and hopefully they did not break or anything like that. I put 7 jars in there. That's what it looks like, guys. Looks pretty good to me. As you can see, they are still bubbling, but they look good. They smell good. I'm going to wait 24 hours to check and make sure they seal, but they look pretty much sealed to me, and they look so good. Do not be afraid to try a canner in your pressure canner, because it is worth it. Look at this. We have 7 half-pint jars of cabbage. Shalom, bless you, Yah loves you, and can. It's canning season. Shalom.